Okay, I'm here, everybody. I'm here. I've arrived. I've showed up. I'm here. Technical difficulties over. Figured it out. Put that there. All right, hello, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Greetings. How's it going? Hi. Hi, Toast. Thank you for getting the first and also doing a bunch of fishing. I forgot to change the name of the stream title because I got too caught up watching a friend stream. I got too caught up watching Yuffie stream because if you remember, I got her Titanfall 2. And I was like, hey, when you play this game, you know, just make sure that that I'm able to like watch it while you're streaming it, because I really want to watch you play it because it's one of my favorite games. Yada 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 yada. That was my only stipulation. Hi Gerbil, how's it going? That was my only stipulation. And then she goes, and the very next time that I stream, she's like, I'm gonna play Titanfall 2. 15 minutes before Hydra starts his stream. And I was like, fuck! No, Yuffie! So I'll have to be content with the 15 minutes that I watch. And then also going back and watching her VOD. Unfortunately for me. But that's okay, I'll deal with it. It'll be alright, I guess. I was so excited to watch her play the game, and I'm gonna miss out on everything! Ugh. But at the very least, we're gonna be playing some Phoenix Wright today. Yes, we're bringing it back. We're gonna be trying to finish off the This I get the second game I think we're on, the second or the third, I can't remember exactly which. But we're gonna be doing that. Playing and trying to finish this chapter, I think it's called. I can't remember. I can't remember. Hi, Metal Gear. I saw you in Yuffie's stream. How's it going? Howdy, howdy.
Pizza.
I'm gonna get your pizza. I'm gonna get the stream, or not the stream, the game up. But I'm still gonna try to yap for just a little bit, for just a second, while everybody can trickle in and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm saying, nah, I mean, nah, I'm saying, you know what I mean? So yeah. Also, this is the last stream before, America's birthday, before 4th of July. And so I just wanted to talk about what I'm going to be doing to celebrate America Day. My sister's hosting like a barbecue, and she decided that she's going to basically rent a gigantic slide, like a gigantic water slide, one of those inflatable ones. Burger, yes, burger. Burger hot dog. Not brisket. I've been told not brisket this time, this year, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. Anyways, yeah, so she's renting a gigantic water slide, one of those big inflatable ones. And so I had to go get a swimsuit, because I don't know when the last time I wore a swimsuit that I fit into was. Yeah, I have not worn a swimsuit in a very long time. I haven't gone swimming in a very long time. Well, scratch that. I have. Like, I've gone to the beach and stuff, but my swimsuit never really fit completely. Like, it was always just a little too tight, my swim trunks. They always they always left those like red marks where the band around my waist was, and it hurt. It made things uncomfortable. It wasn't good. Didn't like it. So I got new ones. Got new ones that are actually my size now. And you know, in my time shopping, I was left unsupervised. And I also may have happened to spend $150 in what should have been just a $30 purchase. Yeah, I was left unsupervised. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I got a new shirt. It's a United States flag. $150 on. No. The swimsuit was $30. But I got a United States flag tank top. I got a Dr. Pepper baseball cap, because I love Dr. Pepper. And I also got a pair of like cargo shorts, because I don't fit into any of my old cargo shorts from before I was a dad. I was gonna say, good lord, yeah, no. Good, I spent my money on a Gucci swim trunks, Gucci pair of swim trunks. Yeah, I'm just that good. They have gold aglets on the little waist ties. No, I spent money on multiple things that I didn't need. So all those clothes, and also I bought 3 cases of soda and then 4 bags of chips, because I was like, ooh, sale. They were having a buy 3 get 30% off thing on the soda, and they were having a I think it was a buy 1 get 1 on the chips. Do you know what type of seed canola oil is made from? The name has a bad word in its name. Oh, okay. Grapeseed mine. Okay. Well, I don't think we necessarily want to talk about the bad word, but interesting that grapeseed is the thing that makes canola oil. I didn't know that. I thought canola oil would have been made from, like, I don't know, some canola fruit. I don't know. There's all sorts of fruit out there in the world. I wouldn't be surprised if there was one called a canola. You know? I thought it would have been like some sort of nut or something like that. But yeah, so I spent a lot of money. I spent far more than I should have. Farmers wake up early to oil their canolas. Yes, correct. You know, they just gotta all those farmers' wives just stomping on the canolas to get to the oil. To squeeze out the oil, yeah, from the canolas. Oh, good lord. Yeah, so I'm gonna wear my new outfit to my sister's barbecue where we're gonna hang out, and I'm gonna take Smudge down a big slide. We got her little like water diaper things, water diapers, I guess is what they call. I don't know. And a little swimsuit. And she's gonna look super cute. It's your first 4th of July. We're unfortunately not gonna be staying long enough to pop any fireworks. It's just, yeah, it's a little bit too late for her. Maybe next year, we'll see. Unfortunately, but yeah, won't be popping fireworks this year, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll still be spending time with some family. It'll be nice. Spend some time outside, which will also be nice. I've been meaning to spend more time outside. Good lord. But yeah, I'm excited. And then Sunday is regular. We return to regular stream. I stream with Yuffie, and I'm gonna yell at her. Yell at her directly for playing Titanfall 2 while I'm about to stream for 3 hours. No, I probably won't yell at her much. Okay, well, with that, I think I've yapped enough. So I think we'll just be going right into the game, right into our last save. I have very little clue what's going on because I can't remember. She's angry at something. Oh boy. All right. And of course, I continue my curse. My self-inflicted curse of leaving off on especially grating female voice. I hate Past Me. Past Me is a bastard. All right. He thought he could ruin poor Juan by causing a huge scandal. Right, because Juan was flirty with Miss Manager Lady. Okay. This must be her testament. Her testimony is not the testimony. It's not the cross-examination yet. So to do that, he sent his own manager to get in close with Juan. I cannot condone such dirty tricks, so I took action. Oh, and this is top secret, you got that? Nobody else but you and me know yet, okay? Well, you're in court. I don't think it's top secret anymore. The defendant sent his manager? What a distasteful topic for this court. What? Nobody's above gossip. And isn't there a saying, the truth is never pleasant? Never heard that one before. Mr. Edgeworth, what about this Adrian Andrews person? We have looked into this matter and found that the truth the article proposes is, in fact, baseless gossip. But should this be true, then this proves that the defendant did bear ill will towards the victim. So this means I have to smash this rumor once and for all. Now then, Mr. Rice, you may cross-examine the witness.
Be careful. The old bag seems rather excited right now.
That's right. On guard is nothing but your average foul-mouthed, foul-blooded youth. Ew. Foul blood. Well, as the old saying goes, you gotta burn old bags with fire. Good lord, Phoenix. No, that's not how the saying goes. Time to fire up the afterburners and hit the highway. Time to fire up the afterburners and hit the highway to the danger zone. What? Did the translators just give up at this point? Like, did they just not care anymore? I don't know, dude.
Highway through the danger zone.
All right, cross-examination time. Here we go. The on guard is one evil man. You can't say something like that without proof. That's just slander. But it's true. That woman was getting intimate with poor Juan. Look, it says so right here, doesn't it? Manager to the stars, Miss A.A. But the name of the magazine this came from is Gossipland. What? Are you saying that gossip is all just a pack of lies? What do you know? I suppose next you'll swear to me that the news is 100% truth. Honestly, Sonny, you can't discriminate between the news and gossip. You kind of can a little bit, but also the news isn't 100% truth. Whatever. Yes, discrimination is bad, Mr. Wright. Come on, Judge. Discriminate? When did I do anything like that? Anyway, On Guard would never get me to say touche. He thought he could ruin poor Juan by causing a huge scandal. A scandal? What do you mean by that? You're a dim-witted one, aren't you? I can't believe you don't know what a scandal is. Honestly, what are they teaching kids in middle school these days? No, I wasn't asking what the word scandal means. Even I know that much. Well, that On Guard thought he could own a monopoly on popularity. Okay, you're just not answering the question. So to do that, he sent his own manager to get in close with Juan. You don't have any proof that Mr. On Guard did any such thing. You must be suffering from shock, the shock of hearing the truth. And now, since you're in so much shock, you can't do anything right. You're right, I can't do anything, but boy do I wish I could do something about you. Right then, Sonny, show me what you got. Can you show me proof that On Guard didn't bear any ill will towards Juan? I don't know, can I? I don't know. Press conference tickets. Camera, bug, guitar case, no. Suicide report, Juan but not forgotten. Ha ha ha. Terrible. Attempted suicide. Juan's autopsy report. Strangled with a scarf. Knife. Crime photo. I don't think I can. Bears Andrews' fingerprints. Wait, bears Andrews' fingerprints. So if he had this wine out, he was drinking with him. So maybe this? Can I save? I can save, scum. Save's coming. I'm doing it. Come on. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'll give it a try. I'm not gonna let you push me around that easily. Heh, there's a man who's said those exact words and paid dearly for them. There's many a man, good lord. Well, maybe you should brace yourself this time. Here's my proof that Mr. OnGuard did not hold any ill will towards the victim. Actually, real quick, let me check profiles. Just a second. No. No. Yeah, okay. The wine thingy, the wine glass. I'm gonna try this. The music didn't stop, okay. Is that it? You can take it from here, Edgy Poo. What are you handing it over to me for? So you can give that jagged-haired baboon boy a message for me, please. Tell him that no matter what he does, the only thing he's good at is failing. What she said, right? Or should I say, baboon boy? Well, shit. Yes, I agree this isn't much of a piece of evidence, baboon boy. Why am I being called baboon boy? Did I just gain a new nickname here? And you were lecturing me about saying things without proof. Racism. We've got some topics going on in chat today. Good lord. You've just given me a free pass to say whatever I want, whenever I want, silly boy. Me and my big mouth. That's the way the cookie crumbles. For you, anyway. Shit. I cannot condone such dirty tricks, so I took action. So, what do you mean by I took action? Like I already told you, I was lying in wait close to the crime scene. Once that slimy woman came out of Juan's room, I was going to capture her and teach her a good lesson. Something you youngins need. You were going to teach her a good lesson? I was gonna make her eat the damaging beams of my ray gun. Like this. No, stop! Well, it was too bad that woman didn't come through the door that night. Oh, hey. The woman didn't come through the door that night, apparently. Oh, and there's a top secret. Okay. Wait. What? I'm a busy woman. Tea time with the kids is over. Secret information that no one else knows yet? If that's true, then how do you know this secret information? Well, that's because I'm a pro. Yes, that's it. It's a secret. Even if you drilled a hole in my brain, you'll never find out. How in the world did that old bat get such a secret piece of information? I could take a one-hit little thing. It'll be alright. Press further. If you don't... You don't be a nice lady and tell me where you got this secret information, you won't get to go home today. Edgy Poo, what are you doing? Help me. What do I have to do with this? Just do this for me. You'll get your reward. I don't want your reward, but you don't leave me much choice. The witness could have gotten her information from anywhere. It's even possible that it was spontaneously made up inside the witness's head. Aye, cozy. And he lectures me on reckless blabbering. As long as we don't know where this information came from, it's quite a waste of time to focus on this line of questioning. Baby be struggle, I'm sorry. Where did Old Bag get her inside information? There has to be something I can use to figure it out.
Sounds like just another tidbit of gossip, doesn't it? But you can't just ignore it either. It makes your client look bad either way.
Well, I don't think I heard anything really out of the ordinary just now.
There has to be something we can catch her on.
Yeah, and when I find it, I'm gonna press the heck out of it. Shit. Alright, I'm looking it up. I give up. Let's see, what is this part called? Farewell, my turnabout. My turnabout. Guy. Thank you very much. Okay, we're part 2-1 trial. Let's see, blah, blah, blah. And I brought this knife. Actually, I do. Okay. Hold on. Wait. I'm almost caught up. Okay. I got it. So I was almost right. So instead of pressing further, I needed to present evidence. No one else is supposed to know this secret information, correct? Research goals: Gladiator, Grabe, Nightjar, and Sparrowhawk. I like the last name better. Although Gladiator's a pretty good one too. If that's true, then why do you know of it, Miss Old Bag? Why are you looking at me like that? Stop that. Witness? I hate to say it, but this is how you came to acquire your secret info, isn't it? The investigative photographer, Lotta Hart. Oh yes, I remember that mischievous girl. She reported that she had lost a certain note she had written to herself. She reported such a thing? On that piece of paper, she had written down some of her outrageous impressions about the relationship between the victim and Miss Andrews. What? Outrageous ideas, you say? No, I said impressions. Then everything written on this piece of paper is completely meaningless? Ah, that's it. That's the note. I'm not gonna actually scream that. Smudge is sleeping. No, you can't see this. You can't see. You see, this is something completely different. I don't know why I inserted the word can't in there. This is my top secret list of groceries to buy. Right. Then you are the one who took Miss Hart's note. I'm a huge fan of Juan, that's why. That infamous puffy-haired whippersnapper. She's working with that evil On Guard. She said so herself. On Guard, I'm his sidekick. I'm gonna take a drink. Because she's talking a lot. And it's getting grating on my voice. Wow, that kind of hurt going down. I should kind of dial it back a little bit. She was so happy, smiling like a silly duck. I was only checking what she had written. Right. Edgy Boo, you believe me, don't you? I was only trying to help out like the angel I am. It's only one little piece of paper. I've never taken anything else before. You really should come with a supply of cheese to match your vintage wine. Well, it was only a piece of paper. I suppose we can overlook this. Overlook this just this once. There's too many thises. She looks like she was really sorry. Should I forgive her? Pile on more pressure. Do it. Pressure the old bag. If I let up now, she'll get away. I have to find some way to inflict a deafening blow to the prosecution. Witness, you said the only thing you stole was that note. Is this correct? Stole? Why don't you listen more carefully, you annoying brat? I saved this piece of paper from the terrible, lonely trash can. That's all. You're lying, damn it, and I can prove it. Are you putting my credibility under scrutiny again? Miss Old Bag, I don't believe that the note is the only thing you stole that night. I mean, you stole Lotta's camera. Of course you did. Like, Miss Old Bag, that note was with a camera inside its case, wasn't it? A camera? Yesterday, Lotta Hart was raising a huge stink over her camera. She kept saying something like, my sweetie, $1,600 camera disappeared on me. Why, witness. What is it, Gramps? If you have the note, then it is only logical that you have the camera, too. Looks like you found me out again, Sonny. Is this the camera you're looking for? That's... What? Even though I look like this, I'm still a person, you know. I still eat meals like you, I fall in love, and I borrow things from people. Excuse me. Taking another drink. Pardon. Okay. Alright. I'm good. I think your definition of borrow is a little off. I saw that woman's business card, and that's when I noticed it said, Slime Bag Celebrity Photographer Extraordinaire. Well, when I saw that, I had to know what sort of pictures she had taken. I'm a professional security guard. It's my business to know these things. No. Bailiff, check the camera's photos. Hurry! We must examine them at once. We must. Indeed. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do we have? There's only one photo that seems to be relevant to this case. Please present it to the court. This is the Nickel Samurai. See, I told you, that's the guy I saw. This proves that the witness was not lying earlier about this matter. She was lying a little bit. A little bit, because we have a witness that says that he wasn't seen in his nickel samurai costume. Lotta's photo added to the court record. Okay. What does all this mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This photo by itself does not prove that the person in it is the defendant. However, in his own confession, Mr. Engard clearly stated that, at the time of the murder, he was still in his nickel samurai costume. If that is the case, then this nickel samurai is... Did he? The defendant. Did he? I don't know, dude. How did it come to this? I think this brings us to the end. We have examined every piece of evidence thoroughly. Final comments, Mr. Wright. The court will consider them before we close. Do you agree that this photo is decisive evidence against your client? If this photo really is decisive, then we're done for. But if I raise an objection here and blow it, then I would put Maya's life in jeopardy. I can't make a mistake here. There's only one road out of this mess. This photo that Lotta took, there's something strange with it. Because of all the flowers. This is him being outside of his own room. Yeah. There's something strange with this photo. I knew this was coming, right? Your thoughts, Mr. Edgeworth? I think we can all agree there's nothing strange with this photo. There is no way for the defense to debunk this photo, even with a bunker buster. Debunk with a bunker buster? Is that what you're planning to do, Mr. Wright? Anyway, please look at the photo one more time. If you really believe you can honestly find something wrong with this photo, then you should only need one chance, correct? Well, I have to find something wrong with this photo. I can't let this chance go by. I'm gonna quick save. I'm gonna do a little quick save. Just a little quick. Where in the heck did she take this photo from anyway? It's all out of focus. Why can't she take a good shot, especially when it counts? Now then, let's hear your objection. What about this photo is strange? I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look at the. I'm gonna cheat. I don't care. It's too much riding on the whole flowers thing. Front. This part. Apparently, it's that part. Okay, I don't know why that this is important, but okay. I would like to direct the court's attention to this one area right here. Well, what are you pointing to? His ankles? If you could see this person's ankles, that would be one thing. However, you can't. Oh. And? What does that mean? The costumed person in this photo could not have been Mr. Engard. What is the meaning of this? I wonder if you would care to elaborate, with actual facts, that is. Let's take a look at the Nickel Samurai's poster. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We're really going, like, this detailed. Okay. Please pay attention to the area around the bottom of his Hakama. He's bending the Hakama. It would go down a little further. His socks. You could see his socks. Exactly. However, in this photo, the Nickel Samurai is clearly holding his Hakama up just to walk. There is only one explanation for this. The person inside this costume is clearly much shorter than the defendant. Alright, I think I've turned this around for myself. This time.
That's curious.
Huh? What is?
Edgeworth is unusually calm today.
That's true.
He's just letting the trial run itself, as if he's only along for the ride.
Along for the ride? And what do you mean by that?
I can only guess that perhaps he doesn't feel under attack at all.
He doesn't feel under attack? Then I haven't damaged his case at all? Or he doesn't care. Mr. Edgeworth, where does this leave us? If the person in this photo is not Matt on guard, then everything the prosecution has tried to prove has become meaningless. I figured it would come to this. What? Right. I have something I want to ask you. I think you have proven that the person inside this costume is not Matt on guard. In that case, who is this a photo of? I mean, this is just like the Steel Samurai episode where somebody else is wearing the thing. Who is the person wearing the Nickel Samurai costume?
Don't stress out over this, Phoenix. It's very simple. What you should be focused on is Edgeworth's attitude, don't you think?
Yeah. Why is he so calm? Mr. Wright, let's hear your thoughts. Who is the person in this photograph? Excuse me. I'm gonna cheat again. Because it's been a long time since I played this. So, yeah, I'm cheating again. Okay. It's apparently this person. I guess. I don't know why. Adrian Andrews? If you want to know who that Nickel Samurai is, it is none other than this woman. And why would you say it must be Miss Andrews? What in the world points you to her? For starters, she's short, and she can freely move in and out of Mr. Onguard's room. Finally, she had dinner with Mr. Onguard that night. And how does that all add up? It means that it makes it very easy for her to get a certain item. A certain knife with Mr. Onguard's fingerprints all over it. The knife that was used as a murder weapon. Why don't you just say what it is you want, right? I have to do this now. This is my last chance to turn things around. The defense moves to indict Miss Adrian Andrews in the murder of Juan Corrida. It was Miss Andrews who tried to frame the defendant for the crime. Order, order, order! It looks like this trial has hit a most unexpected development. Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. This court is issuing a subpoena for Miss Adrian Andrews. A verdict cannot be passed without first hearing her testimony. All right, this is it. This
is kinda bad for us.
Huh? What do you mean?
If Adrian Andrews is summoned to the court as a witness, it means that the trial will go on for another day.
One more day? Ah! If I don't get a verdict today, then Maya... Now then, we shall set Miss Andrews' testimony for tomorrow. But what am I supposed to do? The judge is about to adjourn the court. Object. Now then! Please, Your Honor, continue the trial. You must have a verdict today. I can't do that. We cannot hear Miss Andrews' testimony if she's not...
Hold it.
Oh, no. Hold it. I abhor wasting such valuable time. Edgeworth? Your Honor, I request that you please continue with today's trial. But we cannot continue due to this unexpected development. Tisk. Unexpected development. I think you underestimate me, Your Honor. And what do you mean by that? That Mr. Phoenix Wright would slave his way to subpoenaing Miss Adrian Andrews is all happening according to plan, even if Wright is a bit slow to catch on. What? What is the meaning of your statement, Mr. Edgeworth? Miss Adrian Andrews is currently waiting in the prosecution's lobby. She is the next witness. Everything was planned out in advance by that man?
Somehow I knew there was no way Edgeworth would overlook Miss Andrews. Looks like this battle is far from over.
Exactly. Very well. We will call the next witness. However, before we proceed, we shall take a 10-minute recess. Perhaps, please prepare your witness in that time, Mr. Edgeworth. The court will now take a 10-minute recess. Well, here we go. How much more is there? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I don't think we're finishing today. I don't think we're finishing today. Like, at all. Wow, that's a whole lot. That's quite a bit. Holy shit. Okay, save your progress. Yep. Yep. All right. Continuing henceforth. March 22nd, 2:14 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. Dude, I can't believe that. Adrian. No way. Not cool and collected Adrian Andrews. She is your manager. It would have been very easy for her to pull this off. The only person who had easy access to the knife you used at dinner was, well, her. So after the ceremony, during the break, huh? I was sleeping like a log the entire time. See, she could have also easily planted that blood-covered button in your Hakama. Because she was the one that came to wake me up? Then, dude, you're saying it was really her? Yes, she is the real killer. She was the one who murdered Juan Corrida. But why? I thought she was buds with Juan. She has her own agenda. Her own agenda? What are you talking about? I'm sure you'll see by the time this trial's over. It'll be alright. I'll get you acquitted by the end of the day. Get me a verdict that's refreshing like a spring breeze. Okay, Mr. Lawyer, dude?
Phoenix, you think her motive is related to Celeste Impax's missing suicide note, right?
Yes. Miss Andrews depended on Miss Impax as her strength and reason to live. But then Miss Impax suddenly killed herself. It sounds like she left a suicide note, and the person thought to have hidden it
Is Juan Corrida, the victim of this murder.
And that's why I think that Miss Andrews got close to Mr. Corrida, all to get the suicide note back.
That sounds plausible. But one thing bothers me.
What?
Who was it that first told us about their relationship? Better stated, Miss Andrews' dependency issues in regards to Miss Impax.
It was Edgeworth.
It looks like he's still the one in command of this ship. Don't let your guard down yet.
Okay. But I trust Edgy. I trust my boy. And take another sip. Another sippy sip. All right. We'll get to the next testimony, and then we'll take a little break. Court will now reconvene. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you please. The prosecution calls this witness subpoenaed by this court. Miss Adrian Andrews, the person who discovered the crime in Mr. Juan Corrida's room. She's still carrying around that little card. What is your occupation? I'm the manager of the defendant in this case, Mr. Matt Ungard. I see. Now then, before we begin, Your Honor, I have one request. Yes, sure. What is it? I'm sure everyone in this room is wondering the same thing. And would love to find out more about my relationship with the victim. After all, it was the topic of a certain weekly magazine recently. No, I have no idea what you mean. I've never even heard of Gossipland. If the judge was ever a prosecution witness, he'd do all of my work for me. Anyway, I was wondering if you could please tell us about your relation to the victim. Yes, I was seeing Mr. Corrida. I was also aware of the rivalry that existed between Matt and Juan. But this was a private matter between Juan and myself. So it was a fry and bait matter. Or was that bait and fry? Reminds me of fishing. Judge, how the fuck did you ever get to be a judge? But I didn't kill him. No one is accusing you of that. Well, I am, though. I am, though. I think there's someone who would beg to differ. Yeah, me, I am. Hi. I think we all understand your relationship with the victim now, Miss Andrews. Very well, then. Witness, please testify to the court about what happened when you discovered the murder that had taken place. All right, here it is. Here we go. Well, actually not. We're going to be going to an ad break because yeah. I have the hiccups and I need to rest my voice for a minute. All right, so yeah, BRB screen. I'm going to put on music and then we'll be back in about 3 minutes. I will see y'all very soon. Very soon. Where's the music? Okay, there it is. There it is. Can you hear it? Yes. Okay. All right, be back. All right, we's back. We have returned. We are back. And we're going to continue the story. Continuing on our story. Okay. All right. So, we've learned that Miss Oldbag is just a big old liar, right? She was obsessed that Juan Corrida was seeing her, this lady that was in front of us, Miss Adrian Andrews, and she was like, "Oh yeah, what's his name? Homeboy, our defendant sent her to distract Juan Corrida, to, I guess, I don't really know. I don't really know what Oldbag was thinking, to be honest. But we found out that she's just a big old liar. None of what she said was true. It was just big old waste of time. Big old waste of time. What we did learn, though, is that there was a picture taken of a person walking out of our defendant's room wearing his costume, but it wasn't our defendant because the costume didn't fit. It's too big. So we think that it was her that was wearing the costume. Yeah. That's what we're going to try to find out more about. It was time for the show to start, so I went to get Matt from his room. After that, I went to Juan's room. And there was his dead body. I was in shock. Excuse me. Hey, that's a picture of you holding the glass that was on there. What I saw was naturally the exact same scene as in the crime scene photo. I felt as though I was about to faint, so I poured myself a glass of juice. And why weren't your fingerprints on it? You poured yourself a glass of juice? Yes. Sadly, I didn't remember not to touch things at the scene of a crime. And I disturbed the crime scene by moving this one thing. And that is when the fingerprints on the wine glass were made, Your Honor. Huh? But the fingerprints on the wine glass didn't have her. Hi, Chivalry Marston Edits. Hello, on YouTube side. Objection, yes. We have objected a few times today. And I'm about to object once more because she's saying like, oh yeah, I touched all over this wine glass. And it's like, oh, okay, it does bear Andrews' fingerprints. Oh. Okay, I'm a little bit dumb, but... I see. I'm LARPing, bro. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. I understood. I understood what you were putting down. I was just making conversation. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Phoenix. She is one cool and collected cucumber, and she has the brains to match.
Yes, I know.
In order to catch a person like her, you have to avoid head-on confrontations. You should disrupt her pacing.
Disrupt her pacing?
She's the type of woman who is easily thrown off by things inconsistent with her thinking. So you have to attack when she least expects it. The instant you let up on your offense is the instant this trial is over. Understand?
Alright, cross-examination time. Hello. Let's go. It was time for the show to start, so I went to get Matt from his room. Alright. And what was Matt on guard doing at the time? He was taking a nap. He was worn out from his mini performance as the Nickel Samurai during the ceremony. Mr. OnGuard did say he was taking a nap. Then I guess you could say it could not have been taken. It could not have been taken out of his room, yes? Excuse me? It? What are you? Right. I thought years of school would have taught you how to construct a sentence. If you can't make a sensible sentence with a subject, then I'll make one for you. Watch. He said the line, he said it, whoa! Roll credits, just, that's the end of the game. That would be funny if there was like a mod or something, like every time the objection started, it just played the credits for like half a second. Did you expect Miss Andrews? Did you, good lord, okay, hold on, let me start over. Did you, Miss Andrews, remove Mr. OnGuard's knife from his room? No. Subject, verb, object, right. Did you skip basic grammar? The witness may continue. After that, I went to Juan's room. And why did you do that? As a friendly gesture, Juan was to make an appearance with the other heroes. So the show was supposed to be a show of friendship, huh? I'm gonna press further. Is that the only reason? I beg your pardon? What are you implying? You had a certain goal in mind when you started to get close to him, correct? So perhaps you had a more personal matter to discuss with the victim. Sorry, but I didn't have any such intentions in mind at that time. I can't get her to talk without a strong piece of evidence, I guess. May we continue now? Witness, what did you see when you got to his room? A bunch of bears? A bunch of stuffed bears? Probably. And there was his dead body. I was in shock. You were in shock. What? Was I not supposed to be? Miss Andrews is a very calculating person. And despite how close they were, I doubt she had romantic feelings for Mr. Corrida. Anyone randomly stumbling upon a dead body would be in shock. And you can't seriously expect that a young beauty like her would not be shocked. Somehow I don't think beauty has anything to do with being shocked or not. I see. Do you, Judge? You don't see a whole lot. What I saw was, naturally, the exact same scene as in the crime scene photo. This is the photo you're referring to, correct? Yes, the one with the knife lodged in his chest. And the guitar case was like this too? Yes, it was open and empty, of course. And then, what did you do next, witness? And she's airtight, holy shit. I felt as though I was about to faint, so I poured myself a glass of juice. Juice? Yes, there was a bottle of tomato juice on the table, so I helped myself. But you didn't drink any of it, did you? Huh? There were no lip marks left on this wine glass to suggest that anyone drank from it. I wasn't feeling terribly great, so I set the glass down without drinking it. Miss Andrews, I would like to confirm with you one more time. When you discovered the dead body of Juan Corrida, you were in great shock. And that's when you poured yourself the glass of juice, correct? And what of it? My mind really was a complete blank at the time. Your mind was a complete blank? I didn't think that was possible for you. Aren't you rude today? I was so dazed that I made one careless mistake. That one thing. What one thing? Never mind. It's no big deal. What was she starting to say just now? We should press her further on it. Miss Andrews, I'm convinced that you said you made a mistake at the scene of the crime. What I really want to know is what this mistake was. Actually, so would I. I'm sorry, it's kind of embarrassing. When I set the glass down on the dresser, I accidentally knocked the flower vase over. A flower vase? Oh, flower vase? Are you talking about the one on the floor in the crime photo? This mess of glass shards. It was originally on top of the dresser, but when I bumped into it with my elbow, it fell onto the guitar case. Why did you withhold such an important piece of information? I'm sorry, I thought that since the crime scene was already in disarray, that people would simply assume the vase was just another part of the mess. Looks like yet another fact has come to light here. Please add this and anything else you have to reveal to your testimony. I'm sorry, but I have nothing more to add. I didn't touch anything else. I was the one who knocked the flower vase over, where it fell onto the guitar case. Hold on, let me take a look at the crime scene photo. Yeah. Alright, so the flower vase fell over, knocking liquid onto the guitar case. Okay. That would make... Wait, no. Because she said that the guitar case was open whenever she went in there. But the water was on top of the guitar case. So therefore, if it was open when she went in there, it couldn't have been on top. That's where she's fibbing. That's where it's not true. What kind of flower vase was it? It was a glass vase, and it was fairly big and heavy. I thought I would try to take Juan's pulse. So I set the glass I was holding down on the dresser. And that's when my elbow accidentally hit the vase. That's odd. I thought she was always in total control of herself.
That's what she would like people to think. Always be mindful of the gap between your perception and reality.
It doesn't sound like there's any glaring contradictions in her testimony just now.
I warned you earlier that she would not crack so easily. The only way to make her is to
keep on the offensive and not let up.
The only way you're going to catch her is with some very strong, decisive evidence.
I have to find something. I just have to, for Maya's sake. Okay. So, I don't think she knocked it over on top of the guitar case. Dead body. Yep. About to faint, so you poured yourself a glass of juice. Okay. Knocked the flower vase over where it fell onto the guitar case. Okay. Okay. So we have... Here, I'm going to quick save. We have a sort of contradiction, but I don't know if it's the one that the game wants me to talk about. So, let's see. There's some water, but only on top of the lid. It bears Corrida's fingerprints. Okay. So, it's got to be this one, right? Because I don't have anything else that would, like, be an especially bad contradiction. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to present this. The music stopped. That's a good sign. You testified that you knocked the flower vase over. Is this correct? Yes. And are you sure it fell onto the guitar case? Is there some problem with what I said? It's not some problem. It's a major problem. Hi, Nostalgia. How's it going? Pizza. How you doing? Dub Higiruma LARP. I don't know who Higiruma is. I really don't. A lot of people keep calling me names that sound like they're from anime or manga. And I'm just like, I have no clue who that is. Like, people have called me like a character from Naruto that has like a snake. People have said that I belong to a what's it called? Some family, like some character clan in, I think, the Hawk clan or the Hawk tribe whatever, in Bleach. No, not Bleach. That one manga with the guy with the gigantic sword. The Guts, the character Guts, I can't remember, but they didn't compare me to Guts. It was a character that was in the same manga as Guts. I don't know. That, whatever character that is. And now, apparently, Jujutsu Kaisen lawyer guy. The Prince of Berserk, that's what it is. Yeah, the Berserk. So they called me some character in Berserk. Pretty boy Prince. I apparently look like some prince. And also, yes, I also apparently look like Orochimaru. I don't know. How am I? I am pretty good nostalgia. I'm a little eepy. Orochimaru. Yeah, there you go. I don't know. I've never seen the movie. I've never seen the anime. I've never read the manga, so I don't know how to pronounce it. But yeah, I've been pretty good. Orochimaru is so much more emo. Yeah, I mean, if I put on my my emo model, I'd probably be a little bit closer. I have looked him up before. And then I could see a little bit of the similarities, but yeah, he's a whole lot more emo. 100% for sure. Like Soft Snake, and Orochimaru is like angsty emo Snake with daddy issues. Yeah. Yeah, he looks like he's got daddy issues. LARPing, but you look like Griffith. Yeah, that's that. I think that's what they called me, was Griffith. Hold on, Griffith. Yeah, that's what they called me. It was that character. A very pretty looking character, I'm just saying. Angelic appearing. Maybe I will cosplay one day. I don't know. Yeah, people always keep comparing me to these anime and manga characters, and I'm just like, who? Who? I don't know who that is. Yeah, if I was confident that my snakes were on my my goth model, I'd bring out my goth model just to show. But I don't think I have my snakes set up on the goth yet. So you'll just have to wait. You'll have to wait until I feel goth again. Okay, all right. Back to the game. It's true that the top of the guitar case was wet with water. However, that's exactly what is so strange. Miss Andrews, you testified that the vase fell onto the guitar case. However, if that was true, the case should have gotten wet on the inside, not the outside. Search up Higiruma. That's what Phoenix guy looks and acts like, except Higiruma probably took inspiration from Phoenix. Okay, I'll look that up real quick. I have the tab open. Let's see. Hiromi Higuruma. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at him right now. Yep, that looks quite a lot like Phoenix, although a lot more tired. A lot more tired in that. Oh, he's the guy who made the meme face with his hands like going in front of his face, and then the yeah. Okay. Neat. I should probably watch Jujutsu Kaisen. I should probably watch a lot more anime, to be honest. I'm like the least weeb anime guy on the internet. Everybody else is so much more of a weeb than I am, and I'm just like, I've seen Kill la Kill and I don't know, like a couple other anime. What are the animes you've watched? Okay, so I've watched Kill la Kill. I've watched let's see, I've watched a lot of they're not like bad anime. They're just the horny ones. So I've watched Kill la Kill. I've watched Overlord. I've seen Rosario Vampire, High School DxD, High School of the Dead. that was when I was a teenager. Some fan service ones, yeah. Okay, all right. I have seen the first, I think, definitely the first season of Attack on Titan, for sure. Those aren't even that bad though. Yeah, but I mean they're definitely they're definitely the horny ones. Are you serious? I'm 100% serious. Okay, well, I have seen more. I've watched Angel Beats. Angel Beats was a really good one. I cried at that one. I really liked Angel Beats. Let's see. I've seen Freerun. I've seen Freerun recently. I've seen Delicious in Dungeon, but that's a recent one too. Pretty tame fan service list. Yeah, I mean it doesn't show like full on titty, but there was a lot of panty service, you know. Watch ReZero. I've been told to watch ReZero. I just haven't. I just haven't yet. Whoa, I burped. that just came out of nowhere. All these classics coming through. I have seen a few classics. Again, they all have a common denominator. ReZero Watchers concerns me. I have no idea what it's about. Oh, I've seen is it called like Black Butler or something like that? I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's like this little rich kid and he has like a demon for yeah, he has a demon for a butler. Yeah. Excuse your burp. Don't even insult my go. No. It's just jabs. It's just light jabs and all that. It's banter. We got nostalgia. Why are you laughing at Black Butler? I thought it was a pretty good one. I liked it. We all have our taste. Yeah, exactly. Although there was that one episode in Black Butler where the boy, the rich boy, dressed in Victorian era drag, and I was so into Black Butler, and that opened the door for me, the forbidden door. Oh wow, interesting. Yeah, Black Butler was not one of the first ones that I watched. I think the first one was actually Rosario Vampire. Oh, you know what? I've also seen Hetalia. I liked Hetalia a lot. That one was fun. I feel like you'd rather watch Fire Force than Naruto or some One Piece. I've thought about getting into One Piece, but I saw how many episodes there were, and I was like, maybe not. And same with Naruto. There's so many episodes of Naruto that I was just like, I'm kind of, I don't know if I want to pick it up, because there's so much. There's so much of them. I've seen a little bit of One Punch Man. Skip filler. But that's the thing, is I don't know what the filler is. Naruto killed me because of all the episode recaps. Oh yeah. Same with One Piece. Yep, similar boat. Let's see. Just search it up. Okay. Well, I'll consider it. I would have to get another streaming service or figure out how to totally get it legit 100% on the internet. 100% totally. Wink, wink. One Piece is better with recaps. I don't know, dude. We'll see. Maybe. I'm a dad. I don't know if I got time to watch anime anymore, especially not an anime with like 3,000 fucking episodes. Is 4 anime still up? No clue. I used to watch my anime on kissanime.com, the site that would give you what's it called? Malware and viruses and stuff like that. Any other animes that I've watched? I'm racking my brain trying to think. Rip Kiss Anime is one of the good ones now gone. Right? Like, yeah, it might have given you malware, but at the very least, it was free, right? It was free anime. Yeah, I can't think off the top of my head any other animes I've had. I really wanted to watch more Studio Trigger animes. I just haven't had the time. I just haven't. Like I rewatched Kill la Kill with my wife Cozy, and I was like, you know what? I want to watch. I really like their style. I want to watch more of them, and I haven't gotten around to it yet. AnimeShow.tv was a good one too, and now it's full of malware because no more upkeep. All damn. For anime, I was able to watch on my Chromebook, so it shouldn't give malware. Yeah, I mean, it might give malware on a desktop, but you know, maybe if we can get it on our phone or something. Just watch while you do laundry or cook. I can't do that. I can't do that. If I have background stuff on, it has to be something that I don't care about, or else I just won't do the thing that I'm supposed to do. And then I'll just be standing in like my kitchen, just watching the anime, just standing there, you know. Oh, your school Chrome. By the way, watch JoJo's. I have wanted to watch JoJo's. Yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and all that. Yep. I've wanted to watch that. I wanted to watch Jujutsu Kaisen. Isn't there also one anime where like all the dudes are really buff, but there's like one guy who takes a drag from a full cigarette, and he just drains that cigarette in one puff? That's a gift that I keep seeing around on the internet and stuff like that. So I don't know which one that one is, but I've kind of wanted to watch that one. Baki, I think that's correct. I think that's the one. Yeah. A darn ADHD. Oh, I'm telling you, it can't be anything that I care about. I'm telling you, man. Don't LARP by skipping parts 1 and 2 of JoJo's? Okay. I'll try to keep that in mind the next time in like the next few years that I try to go and watch JoJo. Let's see. I wanted to watch Goblin Slayer, but the topics, the scenes that they had at the beginning of it kind of were like, I heard about them and I was like, maybe not for me, maybe not my type of anime. You know, because you know the goblins do things in that show, and I'm just like, You can tell you're a youngin' from your lingo, kiddo. That, you know, I will say, I will just make it. I'm not gonna accuse anyone of anything. But this is an 18+ stream. This is an 18+ stream. I'm just stating it. I'm stating it for the record. No minors for, you know, the safety of myself and of the minors. No minors, please. I will get cozy. Might be a bit boring, but they create the path for the whole anime, the beginning ones to JoJo's. Yeah, anybody who decides to, you know, talk in my chat, I'm going to assume is 18+. That's it. That's it. That's it. Said school Chromebook, what do you think? You better be a senior, buddy. What's gonna happen? I get banned and DDoSed? Well, you're gonna get banned if you're a minor. I ban minors. That's just straight up. Like it. If you're saying you're a minor, like, okay, cool, thank you for being truthful. I'm gonna either ask you to leave, and you can leave, or if you choose to not to, I'm gonna ban you. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. What is DOS? DDoS is like a web platform attack. I forget what it stands for, but it's essentially when you attack a website by just filling it with information so much to the point that it crashes. It's usually a back-end attack. Too old for this language, unfortunately. Bro, just let me watch the stream, bro. I'm just trying to support someone. I understand. I'm going to just ask one question, and I'm going to leave it up to you. Are you 18 or older? That's it. That's all we got. And then we'll move on from there, you know? Whoop. I accidentally had something playing on my phone. Whoopsies. Yeah, that's really the only question. That's it. That's it. How much else to it than that? One could say okay, well, unfortunately, that is far too vague. I must say that is too vague of a thing. You know, like if you can't say it just straight up, I have to assume the worst. You know? So, let me try to get into my chat on YouTube, even though it's weird. I mean, the account is, so yeah, under regulations, yes. I'm sorry, that's not good enough. That's just not. Yeah, the rules are the rules, even if you're on your like big brother's or your uncle's or your dad's account. Sorry, man. That's not how it is. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Let's see. How to ban? I don't think I've ever banned someone from my YouTube channel before. Well, that's not it. Can you watch a stream, whatever, bro? Evs, I'm sorry. It's 18 plus. Let's see. Here, I'll put you in a timeout first. There we go. Because can't have you being, you know, still chatting when I know you're a minor. Sorry. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know how to ban. I don't know how. Moderation activity. Community moderation. There we go. It seems like something. Oh, Jesus, this is something completely different. Okay. I'll get cozy to ban you later. But for now, you got a 24-hour timeout. So it's not gonna... You're not gonna be able to talk. And so, yeah, we're gonna continue on with the stream. Gonna continue right along. Okay, let's see. Back to the game. back to the game. If that was true, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, the water on top of the case. The water on top of the case. So, all right. If that was true, the case should have gotten wet on the inside, not the outside. That's very true. Furthermore, there is one other strange thing about this guitar case. And what is that? Let's take another look at the crime scene photo. All right, we're taking a look. The remains of the vase are scattered on the floor. And what is wrong with that? If the guitar case was open when the vase fell, the glass shard should be inside, not outside the case. Ah! What is your point, Wright? That the case was closed and at the time... Oh, I had a hiccup. Excuse me. That the case was closed at the time the vase was knocked over. Is that all? No. Think back to what Miss Andrews testified to. She said that other than the vase, she didn't touch anything else. Yes, that's right. She didn't implicitly say she didn't touch the guitar case. But this whole matter with the guitar case is a dead end. The bright red guitar was found at the studio. It had no bearing on this case at all. That may very well be. However, the empty guitar case does seem to have no relation to this case, doesn't it? Edgeworth really do be edging things. He be edging all over the place. It seems that there's no deeper meaning to the guitar case. Well, Mr. Wright, do you think we need to hear more details about the guitar case? Yeah. The empty guitar case. I believe this is a crucial piece of the puzzle. Heh, and I can't believe anyone would reach for straws like this. But it is you. I can't believe I'm doing this either. All right, I'll follow along for now. Miss Andrews, please testify to the court about the guitar case. Yes, Your Honor. I don't remember too clearly because I was a bit dazed. I suppose I must have opened the guitar case after I knocked the vase over. It's not a big deal though, right? The case was empty after all. As for why I opened the case, I don't even know. That's not a good reason. It looks like this really wasn't a very important point. This wastefulness is such a familiar feeling by now that it's almost comforting. Anyway, I'll just go ahead and start the cross-examination. Using anyway to change the topic. A convenient escape for a weak man. I love it when he looks at me like that. I don't remember too clearly because I was a bit dazed. Where are you now? Where are you? During your testimony just now, did you remember those events clearly in your mind? Well, you see... Are you sure you are the one who opened the guitar case?
She's waiting for someone to tell her if she should answer or not.
Sounds like her dependent side is taking over. Well, Miss Andrews? Yes, it was me. I suppose I must have opened the guitar case after I knocked the vase over. So, you opened the guitar case then? Yes. Well, maybe. Why did you open the guitar case? Huh? Mr. Kurida's dead body was right there in front of you, wasn't it? I would think that the first thing you would do is call for help, not open a guitar case. As the witness has said multiple times, when she found the dead body, she was dazed. Maybe
Pizza.
Hi, Walrus. How's it going? How did your thing with Baldur's Gate and Toast go? How'd you do? Did you win? Were you winning, son? Yeah, did you have a good time? Did you kill lots of bad guys? I saw that y'all were in the like kind of getting around in the Underdark. I don't know if you fought the spiders yet, but I liked the spider fight. The spider fight was pretty fun. Okay, maybe I was curious to know if the bright red guitar was all right or not. I thought maybe the criminal took it. I missed it. Oh no, fuck. We fought the spider and Toast triggered the Minotaur and the bullet at the same time, and you somehow lived. Holy shit, dude. You're really, aren't y'all playing on honor mode? So the fact that y'all lived, like nobody died at all? Holy shit. Hi, Cozy. Did you get my message? Oh, okay. I wonder why. Okay. Yeah, that is absolutely crazy that you basically double boss fighted. That you had a double boss fight and won and didn't die. That's amazing. On tactician, oh, I thought you were on honor mode. Minotaurs lost half their health jumping down since we had Featherfall still active. Really? I wouldn't have thought that the Minotaurs would have jumped down and taken that type of damage. Wow. Wow. Okay, new tech then. I thought maybe the criminal took it. Why would she care about the bright red guitar? But getting back on topic, it's not a big deal though, right? The case was empty after all. Was it really empty? I was just wondering if maybe when you opened the case, I had too much research. I had too much to research and my brain shut down. Lol. It's okay. It's okay. Take a little break. Well, I guess you did take a little break already. But it's alright to take a break. It's fine. Don't overwork yourself. Took breaky? Yeah. Took breaky. The guitar was still inside. How long have you been a lawyer, Mr. Wright? Have a little professionalism. Brain rotted now already? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Some brain rot to help us prepare for the brain on. The bright red guitar was found at the studio. These trials would be over in half the time if you would just pay attention. Yes, pay more attention, Mr. Wright. Judge, you don't pay attention fucking ever. Shut your bitch ass up. As for why I opened the case, even I don't know.
Come on, Phoenix, we can't afford to let up on her now.
Wasn't planning on letting up, but
She's at her weakest now, so this is our chance.
yeah, if we had a weapon to hit her with.
I'm sure a weapon is hiding somewhere in the court record, waiting to be found.
Mia voice got me giggling. Dude, I'm telling you, I can't do female voices. That's the best you got. Besides me just putting on accent and pretending to be a girl. All right, as for why I opened the case, even I don't know. Okay, I didn't check her on this one. Was that because you were shocked and dazed at discovering the victim's body? It's so silly. I know. It sounds like Mickey Mouse. It sounds like Mickey. Yes, that's probably it. I'm not going to get anywhere if I continue pressing her like this. The only way to make her talk is with evidence. I guess I should give it a try. Okay, and we've heard her doing all this sort of shit. All right. Okay. All right. So you don't remember too clearly because you were dazed. Open the guitar case after you knocked the vase over. Okay. Is there anything on that one? Me being physically 25 but giggling at Mia's voice like I'm 12. Listen, yeah, look, as long as you're over 18, as we can very well see. Baby monitor dead. Fuck my. Oh, you moved the charger into the bedroom. That's right. Okay. Well, shit.
It's more brain protect.
Well, did real quick? Did you do the thing? You can't. Okay. All right. I'll fix that.
They're on a 48-hour ban.
Yeah. I put. Yeah.
You did 24 hours. I built it.
Oh. Okay. We'll figure it out then. We'll figure it out. Maybe I'll get Cozy to like type in YouTube chat and I'll just moderate or mod her. Okay. So, all right, here we go. Blah, 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 blah. I suppose I must have opened the guitar case after I knocked the vase over. Why would you do that? But I mean, I guess that remains in line with whatever the fuck. It's not a big deal though. The case was empty after all. Water, but only on top of the lid. Huh. Crime photo. There's water everywhere. Okay. What am I doing? What? I will. Okay, you're already a managing moderator, so I don't know how to ban someone on Twitch then. Like, if you can't figure it out and I can't figure it, or not on Twitch, but on YouTube. Other than sitting in the other room with the monitor plugged in, yeah. I'll when I go to my next break, I'll look it up and I'll see if I can figure it out in like 3 minutes. We'll see. It'll be all right. That's coming up in just a few minutes, anyways. It's fine. I don't want to waste any more time on this. Okay, so water on top of the lid. That all seems to be within reason, I guess. I don't know, dude. And for why you opened the case, you don't even know? I don't know, dude. Maybe. Whoa. I didn't mean to click on that. I didn't think it would click like that. Okay, okay. Not a big deal though. The case was empty. Okay, hold on, wait. Start over. Start over one more time. Don't remember too clearly because I was a bit dazed. Alright, that's fine. I suppose I must have opened the guitar case after I knocked it over. Thought I was live this whole last time until I heard my own voice. What? When I was sitting in the other room, thought you were live this whole last time until you heard your what? I don't understand. I'm sorry. Brain too thinky right now. All right, hold on. Wait. YouTube, you can go back in streams. So I was like 5 minutes behind. Oh. So you thought you were live. Oh, okay. You thought you were oh, I got you now. I understand. I get you. Also, real quick. Have y'all been noticing like this weird green that's been around my hair? Has this always been there? Like, I'm not tripping. That's there, right? There's green. I mean, I do have a green screen, but it's not. At least it shouldn't be visible. How bad was that concussion when you got kicked in the head? Look. Never seen the snake in front of a green screen before. Just wondering, shut up. Here, hold on. What if I do this? Hold on. What if I do, I think it's 8? No. It's color picker. Select. Do. What if it's that one? It was a little bit darker. Yeah, you can see like the hue of it changing as... Wow, my capture sucks, apparently. Here, we'll just put it to a nice little black. Yeah, we'll put it to a black. I don't mind having like a little black outline to me. There we go. That's much better. He's abstracting. Yeah, that's weird. I don't think I've noticed that before. Me zooming into Snake to see the green outline become black. Yeah, no, I haven't noticed that I was green before. Although I guess I haven't been playing very many games where I've like really looked at the capture in OBS all that much. Huh. Wonder how long it's been like that. I swear you were not green before. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think I've been green before. But I don't know. I'm gonna do a puzzle on my phone. Okay, I'll try to figure out how to do YouTube moderation. Now we're gonna take a little short break. It's like in 30 seconds that we're gonna take an ad break, so may as well do it now. All right. I muted myself preemptively. We'll be right back in just a little bit. I don't fucking know, dude. The YouTube chat is weird. They don't have like a hey, you blocked this person type of thing. They pretty much just have a hide user in this chat, which is like I don't know. I guess that works, but it doesn't keep them from being on my channel. So I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know. It's not clear like it is on Twitch where it's like, hey, this user is banned. They're not able to do anything to do with your channel, like at all. I reported them a few times. Yeah, I mean, I think, I don't know. Like, they sounded like they could have been technically above YouTube's minimum age, but like, I use taunt and make them so mad they don't come back. I wish I was good at taunting. I'm not particularly good at getting the folks riled up, unfortunately. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I can't really think quick enough, you know, to keep up that sort of pressure. You know what I mean? Cozy absolutely is. She is really great at riling people up, 100%. Kind of exposed themselves by saying they got a Chromebook when they elaborated and said school Chromebook. Well, I mean, I technically had a it wasn't a Chromebook. it was something. It was like a little. It was a device that I used in school, which is why I was like, okay, maybe he's just talking about in the past. You know, I don't know what kids use nowadays. I don't fucking know. I don't even know what that thing was called. It was an Android something or other. I don't know. I was like, alright, this chat a young child. Very good at taunting. You are, I know. I know you are. I have a bad habit of destroying people once I get a nugget of information out of them. This is true. This is very correct. Also, I'm just realizing something. So I decided to do a little bit of a look-see at things, right? I decided to do just a bit of a look-see at something on Twitch, just to be like, oh, hey, well, I'm gonna look at the chat on Twitch, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, it's so easy to ban someone, right? Glad Cozy isn't destroying me. What, that you're married to Cozy, Destroyer of Worlds, and that she slays? She absolutely does. I discovered this a long time ago. Yeah. That this was very obvious to me. No, but I decided to look on Twitch to look at the chat, and I saw something that I was like, oh, you know what? I'll take a quick peek. I'll take a little look, and I see that Dan, Chaotic Tavern, my editor, is live right now. And I was like, oh, you know what? I'll do that funny little thing where I pop in while I'm streaming and I like put into chat something ridiculous, and they'll be like, hey, aren't you streaming right now? And then should we go over and bug him? Maybe not right now. He is in a collab, I believe. I am pretty sure he's in a collab, so we don't want to do that while he's like with people. That would be rude. But I was gonna just pop in and just be like, oh, hey, sup, nerd. That way you would be like, dude, aren't you on the stream right now? And I'd be like, maybe, no, and then I'd leave. But I went in. Here's the thing, I went in and he's got a face cam on. Dan has a face cam on. Like, he's showing his flesh face. Bestie, go bother them right now. Dan has... That's what I'm saying. Dan, well, I mean, I've seen Dan's face before, obviously. He's not very shy. He's very willing to show himself on the internet. But he's never streamed with a face cam before, and I'm sitting here just shocked. Wait, what? What the fuck, BRB? Okay, yeah, be right back. Go, Moth. I send my moth wife as my envoy. Dan has always been like the concept of Dan in my brain. Yeah, no, he's just raw dogging his face online for all to see. What's Dan's user? Here, I'll shout him out. I'll shout him out. Shout out. Chaotic Tavern. There you go. That's editor Dan. BRB, gotta go see Dan. Okay. But please do come back. I'm lonely here. Yes, please return. Can confirm face. Yeah, his face is just out there for all to see. For everybody to just look at. It's crazy. Face has been seen. Yeah. I mean, again, he's not been like hiding his face, and his face isn't necessarily like a big reveal or anything like that, but it was still a shock to just be like, oh damn, he's just streaming with the face cam now, huh? Okay. He's playing the game, that one game, Mecha Chameleon. Yeah, the Heidi game. Watch, all of my viewers are just gonna go like just jump over to. I may as well rate them. I may as well rate them and end the stream. You know, just like, well, it's been a good run. I say hi and bye and have good stream and good face. We back. All right. With poof colors, pop poof colors. Yes, he's doing the Mecha Chameleon game. Yeah. And also, welcome back, Nostalgia. Thank you for coming back. I will be 100% honest. I saw a lot of other friends in his chat, and I got a little sad. I got a little sad because I haven't seen them in here yet. I haven't seen them stop by yet, and I'm just like, Ha ha ha, I found you, nerd. Yeah. You can't play that game. It's first person and you can't do it. It's unfortunate, actually. It's really unfortunate. I mean, it's fine. It's okay. You know? It's mostly brainworms. So cheesy. Dangerously cheesy. You would barf, actually. Like, the amount of movement you have to do, it can't be slow. It can't be slow movement. You can handle some slow movement in first person, you know? But you gotta be looking and moving at the same time. No, couldn't do it. Lactose? No. Technically, if anybody in this household is lactose intolerant, I would be the closest one to being that. Although I don't think that I'm lactose intolerant. I think I just get, you know, I'm slightly lactose sensitive. I'm lactose sensitivity. I think that's a better word for it. Because it's not like my stomach just like, oh, fuck you, I hate you because you ate cheese. No, I could eat cheese all day. I could drink milk all day. It's usually when ice cream comes into play, where it's like, ooh, tummy upset a little bit if I eat too much ice cream. You know? If that makes sense. Uh-oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? You got what I'm saying. Hopping on the monitor, charged enough because his brain is ready to type. Hell yeah. You were going to say Smudge? Nah, Smudge is not, absolutely not lactose intolerant. Although Cozy, I believe, was lactose intolerant when she was a baby. No?
Yes.
But yeah, you were. You told me that you were, yeah. No. Tummy hurt too much milk. Not when too much milk. Too much ice cream.
No, I was lactose intolerant, allergic to soy, allergic to orange juice, allergic to egg.
Yeah.
Something else I was allergic to.
Which is what crafted her diet today of just kid food. Like, it's just chicken nuggets and pasta. All day, every day. Are you sure it's not the temperature of the ice cream instead? I haven't thought about that. It could be. It's kind of the only thing that I eat that's that cold. So maybe, could be. Side note, I just noticed you got the curly hair straight bangs combo from the early 2000s. Oh, yeah, I guess I kind of do, huh? Yeah, good point. I mean, look, this is a customizable model. I didn't exactly have the curly bang option. Yeah. But, you know, I do see that it's very 2000s-y. I could eat fries 24/7. I know you could. I do an experiment and eat room temp ice cream and see if your tummy still hurts. Snake got that Y2K Riz going on. Okay, now who's starting to use the what's it called? The Zoomer speak. Not the Zoomer.
Pizza.
I guess Gen Alpha speak. Hi, Kami. How's it going? You know what I could eat? Pizza. It's so good. It's so good. I love it so much. Hey, I'm a Zoomer. What can I say? Technically, I am too. Technically, 96. 96 was when I was born. I was born at the very end of 96. So I am the latest of, or not, well, one of the latest of the elder Zoomers. 96 is not Zoomer? Yes, it is. It starts at 96. It's either 95 or 96. Most people say it's 96. 99, that's not Zoomer. Well, I mean, it is Zoomer, but it's not the start of the Zoomers. Oh, if that's the year that you were born in, then yes, you're the same age as Cozy then. Insert dinosaur sounds here. If you're a dinosaur, what does that make me? (2001) Oh, you're a baby. You are a little small. I was like 7. Wait, hold on. 96, 97, 98. Wait, 97, 98, 99, 2000. I was like 5. I was like 5 when you were born. Not small, it's small, tiny, little baby nostalgia, little. Tiny itty bitty. 99 is not that dino. You're literally a Zoomer. Yeah, I mean, when did Gen Alpha start? I'm just on the cusp of elderly as, yeah, 2001 seems baby. Yeah. Look, whenever I tell people that I'm an elder Zoomer, they're like, huh? An elder Zoomer? I hate that. Like, it's what it is. I was one of the first Zoomers. I was born in the year where they were officially Zoomers. Smudge is beta by 1 year. Yeah, well, technically beta by 1 month. So, but oh well, it's fine. They're not gonna be Gen Alpha. It's alright. Wish I was small itty bitty because then I wouldn't need to work 2 jobs and pay the bills. Oh, dude. The amount of times that I just look at Smudge and I'm just like, dude, you don't know how good you got it right now. Keep me baby forever. I'm small, pay for my food and bills, please. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to be like baby though. I want to be just old enough to like play video games. And just keep me at that level forever, you know? Be glad Smudge is Gen Beta. Gen Alpha and Gen Omega kids are going to be made fun of so badly. True. Yeah. Although Beta, people are going to make fun of the Beta too. I'm just saying. Smudge needs to take out a mortgage. You're telling me, dude. That'd be great if Smudge could take out a mortgage for us to live in a house. Betas are normies. Yeah. I mean, they might grow up to be normies. I don't know. They're too young to really tell. Smudge better invest in the stock market. Yeah, come on, Smudge. Why aren't you investing in your 401k at 6 months old? 4 was a good time. Yeah, although you can't do a whole lot at 4, I feel like. Like, yes, it was a good time. You didn't really have to worry about very much. You just kind of like played with blocks and that's it. But also you played with blocks and that's it, you know? You know what I mean? Get a 2% rate on that home mortgage. 10 is prime time. Actually, we'll be investing for her when she's 4. Yeah, we're gonna start a little savings account. Well, technically a savings account, but it's gonna be basically a little nest egg of sorts. Where it's like we save for her that, and then when she turns 18, it's like, hey, 18th birthday, here's a big gift. Go like buy a car or something. Use that as a down payment on a car. Roth IRA, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Slay, love that for y'all and smart. Yeah, we have it all kind of planned out. We really want to invest in her future because, you know, our futures didn't get really all that invested in. So we're like, you know what? That fucking sucked. So we're gonna do what we can to do the opposite. Even then, I had no money because of college tuition and helping on farm with bills. I'm glad y'all are doing that for her. You also helped on a farm? That's neat. I also helped on a farm. That's in addition to the savings. Roth plus savings. Ah, that's right. Get that compound growth. Hell yeah. A family? A family farm? Oh, you weren't on a farm. Oh, okay. I was on a farm. Well, I wasn't on a farm, but like I helped on a farm. I drove to farm and I helped. Yeah, I lived in the suburbs, but I was on the edge of like that suburbs and farm area. So I was able to just drive in a pretty short way and just be fine. You got a concussion on that farm? I sure did. But not a concussion. I just got kicked in the head. That's where the head injury happened. Yeah, I remember when he got a concussion and didn't get medical aid. I didn't get a concussion. Probably. Maybe. You know, getting knocked out doesn't necessarily mean a concussion. How do you fucking know? Because. Your husband forgot. Okay, I'm not talking to y'all anymore. I'm not talking to y'all. You're ganging up on me. You're being mean. And we only have like 30 more minutes to try to get through the rest of it. Well, not the rest of it, because there's a lot. There's a lot that's left in this trial. Husband forgot he got a concussion because he got kicked in the head, and that erased his memory. False. I remember it vividly. I remember the entire thing in very much detail, I promise. If you want to hear me talking about it, you should go onto my YouTube channel and check out one of my latest shorts where I talk about it. Snake Storytime? I already told the story. I made a short out of it and everything. You should go onto my YouTube. youtube.com/@Hydra_VT. That short too short, give me long form content. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh, I'm being rated. Oh, hello. I'm sorry, I'm gonna butcher your name, and I apologize preemptively. Monarto VT, hello, thank you for the raid, I appreciate it. Hello. Pleasure to meet you. My name is Hydra. I'm an Eldritch Snick man, and I'm playing some Ace Attorney. Although I guess I've technically just been yapping for the past 30 minutes or so. Talk about how I got kicked in the head by a cow whenever I was, you know, a little bit younger. I was gonna say younger, but like maybe what 7, 8 years ago, probably. I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago. About. You were also playing Ace Attorney. How are you liking it? Is it good? The banana cave is coming. Goodness gracious. Yes, welcome raiders. Welcome. Yes, Cozy is lead mod, and I'm Hydra. We are normal people. I believe you. I totally believe you. It's fine. My chat had me yapping for an hour beyond my intended end time. Oh boy, I can't go that far. I'm sorry. Cozy has things to do, and I have a baby to watch. I could go for an hour. We had a very deep and philosophical discussion about what? What were you having a discussion about? And thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Zevas. I hope I pronounced it correctly. And we just broke our 250 goal. Amazing. Thank you so much for the follows. Don't ask them. No. Yeah, thank you so much for... I broke 250. Yeah. Awesome. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Bananas, smell-o-vision, rats, mitosis, and physical game media. What an array of topics. My goodness. Normal conversation that normal people have, such as taxes and normal human activities. Ah, I see. So taxes on top of bananas, smell-o-vision, rats, mitosis, and physical game media. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, totally normal conversation. Oh my goodness. Well, hey, listen, thank you so much for the raid. I understand how exhausting streaming can be. So if y'all gotta go like raid and run, I absolutely understand. 100%. Again, thank you for the raid. Go take care of yourself. Get yourself something to drink, something to eat. Do whatever you need to do. Thank you, Dragon Kitten, for the follow. My 251st follow. That's such a crazy number to me, dude. 251 people were like, yeah, this dude's awesome. I want to follow him. I want to watch his streams. And I'm just like, oh, what do I say to that? Willing to bet my chat doesn't pay taxes. They're lying out of their pointy rat teeth. And another follow by Amin. I'm going to butcher your name again. I'm sorry. Amin Bolo. Can I call you Ami or Bolo? Amin. Okay, Ami, I got you. Thank you. I will remember that. And yes, I am doing the stretch. I'm doing the stretch right now, and y'all are gonna get a free hydrate as well because I've been talking for a long time. Got my orange flavored Gatorade for hydration, electrolytes, all that sort of goodness. All right. Really love your design. Looks cool. Thank you so much. So I came up with the concept myself, and I found a model that, you know, looked pretty good, pretty close, and I made it as close as I could. And then I had a friend of mine rig my two snakes so that they bounced along with me. The snakes are actually a recent addition. For a while, I just had them as PNGs, but I'm very happy to have them, you know, active along with me now. Treco is the 252nd person. Well, down for being 252nd. The snakes are fun. Thank you. They're part of me. They made me do a Marge Simpson voice for Maya Faye. Oh, no. Then you're going to love my Maya voice. It's not Marge Simpson. It's different. Do the snakes have names? So many people have been asking that recently, but none have asked me in the years All right. Context. Yes, for now they are lefty and righty. So when I first made the concept for this character, I was like, hey, I'm gonna have names for both of my snakes, but I'm not gonna tell anyone until they ask for them. And nobody ever asked until actually fairly recently. I think it was just a couple months ago. Someone was like, hey, what are your snakes' names? And I was like, I don't know, because I forgot, because I was like, I'm not going to tell anybody until they ask about it. So I committed to the bit, and I overcommitted. So now they're lefty and righty. Although technically they are just like, they could also just be Hydra as well. I'm just saying they're attached to me, so I don't know. You forgot to ask yourself. True. You know what? You shall write. I should have been asking myself the hard questions. And the hard questions is, who are you? Like that, like Uncle Iroh in Avatar: The Last Airbender. Who are you? And what do you want? I should have asked myself that so many times. What happens if they have to use the bathroom? They are connected to me before that part exists for them. So their bathroom time is my bathroom time. Good night, Nostalgia. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for yapping with me for a little while. I appreciate it so much. One named Hydra, the other name is Dream. That's, you know what? That's not too bad. That's really not too bad. Oh, you know what? My name's Hydra. Purple is Dream, and Snake is Weaver, and then white is Weaver. There you go. Hydra, Dream, Weaver. Excellent. We love yapping. We do love yapping. So they piss into you? If you want to think about it that way, I guess. I was kind of on the same page. Like, oh damn, your chat's wild. I'm fucking loving it here. Brother comes in here, it's supposed to be normal, and starts asking your butts. Makes poop. Yep. Scar, I can't leave yet anymore. What? They called them your booty snakes. Yup. Not their bathroom, is their filter. I'm just their liver. Okay, cool. You know, it could be that we're just like technically all the same, right? Maybe they connect to my stomach. You don't know. No, but actually in lore, they're bound to my spirit, and so they manifest in physical form by just attaching to me out of my back, out of the small of my back, like almost where it connects to my hips. That is the lore position. But apparently I'm just a liver to y'all, so whatever, I guess. We're all mad here. Well, that's good, because I actually do love a little bit of a wild chat. You'll get along just fine with all the other chatters. I was just watching, talking to a liver, yeah. What am I, chopped liver? Aha! Being degraded from urinal to liver. I don't know. That feels like an upgrade to me. I think I'd hate life more if I was a urinal. Liver streamer. All right. Okay. You know what? You know what? Never in my life would I have ever guessed that today would have ended with me being labeled liver. Liver tuber. Oh no. Now my go live message has to be like, hey guys, I'm live, and then in parentheses are I'm liver. Hey guys, you wanna watch me go live? Alright, you know what? We're moving on. We're moving on. I'm not recognizing any more of the liver talk. Okay, I'll recognize one more because that's a pretty good one. Me. Oh, you live stream? No, you misread. I liver stream. That's great. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm gonna get back into the game. I will warn. I don't know how far you are into the game, but this is here. I'll just show y'all. I'm on episode 4, part 2-2 of the trial. So if you don't want any spoilers, I suggest you head out now. I would love to see you again. Please stop by once more. I appreciate you stopping by this time. But yeah, if you don't want spoilers, so you know, here's your warning. All that. I'll dip for spoilers, but it was grand to meet you. It was a pleasure meeting you as well. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. We got off the train at... Hold on, wait. We got off the train at 10 different stations, and they're all the wrong stops for the past 30 minutes. Yeah, that's how shit goes. That's how shit goes in the dreamscape. I'm gonna dash. Can't afford to be spoiled, unfortunately, since we just began today. Excellent. I hope you have a fun time with it. I most certainly did. But yeah, absolutely. If you gotta bounce, feel free to. I completely understand. And again, thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Zevas has played all of games. Excellent. Excellent. Bye for real liver butts. Okay, all right. Bye nostalgia. This liver thing better not be a thing that sticks around, I swear. Your sister got you into them. Interesting. That's amazing. I love that. Yeah, this is my first playthrough as well. But you know, I've obviously been playing for a little while, so I'll make sure it sticks around. Cozy, no. Cozy, no, please. Getting banned for liver. You bond over it. Yeah, that's great. I've had a whole lot of conversations with friends who have also been, you know, either playing through this game or experiencing it with me, and it's been great. So having that sort of thing to bond over with a family member, that's really fun. I like that. I like the thought of it. When he gets in water, it's liver pool. Oh my god. I'm moving on. I'm not, if a chat message says liver, I'm not reading it, at least not out loud. Okay, I know what I'm supposed to do. I know what I'm supposed to do. Cozy, you're baiting me. Stop baiting me. Stop it. Objection! Liver. No, shut up. I said I wouldn't. Stop it, please. There's no way you were the one who opened the guitar case. Why would you say that? It's elementary, my dear. I'm getting through this testimony before we end in like 20 minutes. Because the only fingerprints on this guitar case are those of the victim. Koji, stop, please. What is it, Miss Andrews? You're not thinking about liver, are you? You shouldn't assume that I must have left liver prints just because I touched the case. No, all right, no, it's over. I'm not doing this anymore. No. What do you mean? What if I were to tell you that I was wearing gloves at the time? Gloves? But why would you be wearing gloves at the time? No! Cozy! Don't you have studying to do? Don't you have research? You're too busy here by... No. Shush, Cozy. Go read about your planes. Oh my gosh. It was the night of the awards ceremony. I'm not reading it. No, I'm not reading it. No. 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 No, Cozy, stop. No, no more. Okay. So, of course, I dressed up for the occasion. Yes, now I remember. I'm almost sure I was wearing a pair of thin gloves. My God, Cozy. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, it seems the witness was wearing gloves at the scene of the crime. That's strange, because how would she have gotten her fingerprints on the glass of tomato juice that she was wearing? New hot to go drop. No. No. Stop. I'm presenting this. I have your proof right here. This wine glass. Wait a minute, this isn't a bad game. Correct. This is Ace Attorney. I accidentally started the stream without updating the stream information, so it may have told you that I was playing the wrong game. But I completed the game last time, so yeah. No more 007. Oh, I told you this game? Oh, well, okay. Well, sometimes it sends out the wrong information to people. I don't know why. Twitch is fucking dumb. It's only owned by a fucking $1 million company. Attorney, no. I'm gonna still comment that I don't have it. Look, you could just... I'm not saying that you could just pirate it. But there are ways. There are ways. Not spending $90 on a game. There's a website that I used to get it down to like $60, which I felt was a lot more appropriate for the type of game that it was and the length of it. You know, there are websites. They're basically just like Steam key websites where they sell keys and stuff like that. So, minute. That's still $60 US, yeah, but I'm not seeing. Which is with 90. Okay. All right. Good point. That's a good point. Good. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it might be cheaper in you know, local. They might have localized prices. I don't know. Apparently you talking and me typing doesn't work. Well, that's unfortunate that this is your study time. Oh well. You really only have like 15 minutes more, so $60 US equals 85. Never redeem when. Never. You'll have to pry it from my cold, dead hands. You know, maybe you will get a liver added as a special thing to the fishing. Liver, I hardly knew her. Yeah. I also miss Ella. She doesn't stream that often anymore. I want to watch her streams more. I want to play Helldivers with her more. I hardly ever see her on. Okay, all right. I'm done. I'm done. I'm reading. I'm going through the game. I'm getting through this testimony. Damn it. She's busy. I did check up on her the other week. Yeah, I talk to her like here and there sometimes. But still, you know, it's friend that you don't talk to so much anymore, so it's like, sad. How wrong is it to have popcorn at 10 p.m.? Is it bad? Nah, not necessarily. It's actually not a bad snack, to be honest. It's very low calorie. Did you know? As long as she's okay, yeah. As long as she's okay. She's working hard. She's doing a whole lot. But still, you could be a little. We're allowed as friends to just be a little bummed about it. You left your fingerprints very clearly on this wine glass. Even if you took your gloves off when you poured yourself this glass of juice, wouldn't you think it was just a little strange that you put your gloves back on just to open the guitar case?
I do have urges to eat dick pills.
Apparently Dev has urges to eat dick pills. Excuse me, yeah. Crown, have you never utilized any of the 1,000-point redeems? Dude, yeah, all the 1,000-point ones, they're all of my friends saying just the most random bullshit. Yeah. You should
Nuzzle wuzzle ooh you should warm.
you should listen to Kiwis. You should listen to Kiwis. Hers is really good.
Schlick my nuts, Betty Crocker. Get on your knees, girl. Get on your knees.
There it is. God, I fucking love Kiwi so much. The fuck did I just hear? Well, you can play it again.
Umami.
Yep, there's Dan. I love the umami, Dan. It's so good. Just that nice deep umami. It's excellent. It's excellent.
I've recently come into some meat.
Poppy came into some meat. Kiwi shout out. There's a follow for that. Abso-fucking-lutely. You know what? / shout out. This is the second shout out that I've done for just a person that's not even in the stream. No, it's MLDY Kiwi. There she is. There's our favorite shrimp. Isn't it also SO? No, it's slash. Unless you have a bot command to do it, which I don't think that I do. I can't remember. Okay, alright. Okay. Actual game time for the next 10 minutes. For the next 10 minutes, we have to get through some of the game.
Looks like you hit the nail on the head this time.
What do you mean?
I believe that guitar case plays a very important role here.
But it's just an empty case.
I wonder if it really was empty, though.
But the guitar, the bright red guitar was at the studio.
Phoenix, drop all of your presumptions. What was in the guitar case?
Excuse me.
What was in the guitar case was not the bright red guitar.
You don't mean it was a bright white guitar? Wait, that's not right either. Phoenix. I admit it would be unnatural for someone to do that. So the witness was not wearing gloves, despite the fact that on the case... Your Honor, this is obviously the defense's usual misdirection tactic at work. Steer the court towards an unrelated topic and lull us all into his misguided... No, Your Honor, please recall what Miss Andrews had testified that the vase fell onto the guitar case. which means that the case was closed when the crime took place. However, it is wide open in this photo of the crime scene. You said hi to Kiwi. Is she live right now? Is she live right now? Yeah. Is that perfect timing? Oh wait, no, it's not.
Schlick my
She
nuts,
went live
Betty
an hour
Crocker.
ago.
Get on your knees, girl. Get on your knees.
Do what? Still what? I did do Dan. I shouted out Dan.
Oh no, I thought you meant Raid.
Oh no, I'm not talking about Raid just yet. Yeah, no, I was talking about Kiwi, and like how I shouted her out earlier. I'm gonna go make dinner now. Okay, Crown. Thank you for stopping by. Enjoy your food. Enjoy, please. Okay. I'm sure this guitar case has some relation to the murder. If you're so sure, right? Then I'm sure you can somehow substantiate your outrageous claim, correct? Please enlighten us as to why that guitar case has anything at all to do with this murder. Can you do that, Mr. Wright? Well, let's suppose for a second that the bright red guitar was not the only thing that could have been in the case. The bright red guitar not being the only thing. You don't mean to suggest there was a black guitar in... So you intend to push your theory that the case was not empty. Is that it, right? I wouldn't say something I didn't intend to prove. Deflate that head of yours. You haven't proven anything yet. Now then, let's have it. What was inside this case at the time of the murder? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, it couldn't have been anyone, right? It couldn't have been anyone. So... Lada's photo... The knife... Why would the knife be there? It was used to stab him. None of the autopsy reports, not the button. Couldn't have been the wine glass. The guitar case was inside the guitar case. I really don't know, dude. The guide map, no. Magazine? No. Couldn't have been her camera. Couldn't have been the transceiver. Press conference ticket? No. Nickel Samurai. Okay. Wait just a second. What if... Okay. So we know that someone was had walked out of Juan Corrida's room with the Nickel Samurai costume. And we know that this person did not fit into the Nickel Samurai costume. So it couldn't have been... What's his name? It couldn't have been... what's his name? Matt Ungard. It couldn't have been him. But also, we had the assumption that it may have been Adrian Andrews because she had access to Matt Ungard's place where she could have put on the costume. But nobody saw the Nickel Samurai leave his room. And there's a lot of assumption being weighed on her for just simply having access. But what if somebody else had access? And what... Liver Samurai. No! But what if somebody else had access? Right? Then it could have been literally anyone, right? So what if someone had the costume for the Nickel Samurai in the guitar case? So they had left the guitar case downstairs or wherever in the studio, not in the guitar case, which would explain why he would be carrying said guitar case. Well, I don't know if it would explain why, but it would explain why the guitar case is here, and he'd be carrying around an empty one, but he didn't think that it was empty because he thought it was full of something. It just wasn't full of a guitar. So it was full of the costume for the Nickel Samurai, locking in. It's just contrived enough. It has to be. Stop clicking into it. Present the evidence. It works. Hell yeah. Sweet. This is a photograph. Yes, but what is important is what is in that picture, Your Honor. In this picture? It doesn't take a genius to see what I mean. What I'm proposing is... I want Miles and Phoenix just make up and kiss. Dude, I fucking wish, man. Just make it a whole scene. Inside the guitar case was the Nickel Samurai, the hero's very own costume. What? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Right. Are you saying that the witness opened the guitar case to take out a costume? What insane point would there be to doing something like that? That insane point would be to wear the costume, of course. Miss Andrews put it on to hide her identity, so she could make her escape. Oh, that makes more sense than what I was thinking. My Pinterest is filled with Miles X Phoenix Yowie. Amazing. Yes, we all know that he is truly the primary love interest in this game. After all, you couldn't let anyone see you leave, could you, Miss Andrews? Oh, she's guilty as fuck then. Not complaining, neither am I. I refuse to accept your theory. Do you have anything to support such a preposterous idea? Just outside the door was an investigative photographer who was starving for a big scoop. And in the end, she managed to get this shot, correct? You mean this photo? Oh, it's all coming together. Order! Order! It looks like we've wandered into quite another mess again, haven't we?
Nice job, Phoenix.
Well, you know my strategy. Speak first, think later. So the real murderer was hiding inside a costume. Wait 1 second, Your Honor. The Nickel Samurai's costume would have been Mr. Matt on guards. Why would something of the defendant's be the victim's room? Excuse me. I'm gonna get through this sequence like to a nice saving point, and then we're gonna end the stream. And inside the guitar case of all places. True. That is a little baffling. Mr. Wright, the court would like to hear your thoughts. Oh, again. What was the Nickel Samurai costume doing inside the guitar case? It was a spare? Objection, you're gonna keep playing. Unfortunately, I cannot. Cozy has some chores to do that she needs to do tonight. And so in order for her to do those chores, someone needs to watch the baby while she sleeps, you know, monitor her, tend to her if she wakes up, stuff like that. So I gotta be the one to do that, and I can't do that while I'm streaming, unfortunately. So I cannot accept any extensions this time around. Sorry. It was a spare. Mr. OnGuard did not take his costume off during the break period. In that case, the costume we were talking about was a spare one. What? Then, are you saying that on the night of the murder, there were 2 Nickel Samurai costumes at the Gatewater Hotel? Yes, that is what I'm saying. Wait, what? Hold on. The fuck? Okay, I guess we'll wait for the ads to end, I suppose. Fucking hell, dude. I specifically clicked snooze ad. I clicked it. I don't know what happened. Whatever. So, how y'all doing? How's it going? I don't know. That whole thing, this whole thing with the ads just completely brought it out, brought me out of everything. Brought me out of my groove. Keeps closing and restarting the ads? Holy shit. Twitch, fix your shit, dude. I have no clue what's up. I have actually no clue what's up. I've watched the same ad 3 times. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I have half a mind to just end the stream, but I also don't want to end the stream like right after an ad plays, so I'm like, I don't know what to do. Okay, the ad break should be over. At least should be close to over for most people. I'm hoping, please. Finally free of the curse. Okay, alright, excellent. I don't know why it played the ads. I saw the timer counting down. It was like, oh yeah, in like 30 seconds it's gonna play the ads. And I went over and I clicked snooze for 5 minutes because I thought we were gonna be done in 5 minutes. But apparently Twitch decided like, oh, well, we're not gonna snooze. We're actually just gonna play all the ads. Twitch hates me specifically. I don't know, man. I've been dealing with this whole fucking ghost ad thing for a while. Cause I'll look over and I'll be like, oh yeah, it's a minute and a half until the ads are ready to play, and I'll play a little bit longer, waiting for the snooze, you know. And then I'll look over after like 30 seconds and it's like, oh yeah, ads are halfway through. It's halfway through the ad break and you've just been talking to, you know, blah, blah, blah. So that thing you like to do where you take breaks during an ad break, yeah, you don't get to do that. Fine. Like, bro. Because that's what I like to do. I prefer to take breaks during the ad break so that, you know, nobody misses out on the game or misses out on me talking or whatever. And I also get a break. So, I don't know, man. I'll have to try to figure it out. I'm gonna go. I'm still gonna have to go a little bit longer, you know, just until the end of the sequence, and I'll have to end after that. But yeah, I don't know, man. So he's like, oh, are you saying that I don't even remember, man. Whatever. And how do you explain the costume that was inside the guitar case? It would mean that the victim himself had brought this spare to the ceremony on purpose. Or it was planted. But why? The victim, Mr. Korida, was the German ninja. Why would he secretly bring the Nickel Samurai's spare costume with him? What could be the reason behind such a peculiar act? And therein lies the sticking point. What are you mumbling to yourself about now? Have you just been rambling all this time without any sense of inner monologue? Huh? No, I just... Mr. Wright, please explain yourself. Why do you think the victim had the Nickel Samurai's spare costume?
Phoenix, are you sure you can explain this one? Think carefully before you answer, and then answer with gusto. I believe in you.
Okay. Alright, this is what I think. The reason the victim brought the Nickel Samurai's spare costume to the hotel was... I think I know. I think I know. This hasn't come up at all yet. So I think the Jammin' Ninja was gonna be the one to do the press conference for the Nickel Samurai. Because his manager, Nickel Samurai's manager, didn't tell him that there was a press conference after the thing. So I think that it's this. What is this? On the night of the murder, after the stage show, the Nickel Samurai was going to hold a special press conference. A press conference? Yes, the Nickel Samurai was supposed to confess something at this conference. I heard about this as well. For once, you're not making something up, right? But what struck me as strange was that Mr. OnGuard himself said that he had no idea he was supposed to be holding a press conference that night. But how can that be? The way I see it, that can mean only one thing. The conference was a setup. By none other than the victim, Mr. Juan Corrida himself. The victim? Yes. The spare Nickel Samurai costume was prepared for that very conference. Mr. Corrida was going to hold the press conference as the Nickel Samurai. He was going to dress up as the Nickel Samurai and hold a conference? But why would the victim do such a thing? That's something I don't quite know yet. However, what I am concerned with right now is what he intended to reveal at that conference. I'm not reading it, no. The Nickel Samurai was going to confess something. And by confess, I'd wager he was going to reveal something about himself. Which means that Juan Corrida, posing as the Nickel Samurai, was going to speak about Matt on guard. Yes, I guess that is what it would mean. But if that's the case, that's not a confession. That's public disclosure. Miss Andrews? I can see why you are pros at what you do. Pardon me? Yes, just as you say, the press conference was a setup by Juan. Okay. Miss Andrews, please offer us an explanation for this. I was the one he asked to help set it up. And the person who prepared the second costume for him, that was also me. You? Juan had bet everything on the Jammin' Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with them. That's what he thought anyway. He was going to ruin him, huh? It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. What? Do you know what this secret of Mr. OnGuard's is, Miss Andrews? That's something only Juan knew. I don't know what it is. Ah, I see. Well, it seems we're at an impasse. I've probably been coming off quite suspicious to everyone. But that's to be expected. I've been trying to protect Matt, after all. Protect Mr. OnGuard? And yet again, another strange bit of truth comes to light, it seems. Miss Andrews, if you could please tell us the truth about your behavior. Yes, Your Honor. I understand. All right. Testimony. Cool. That means we get a stopping point. Nope. Shush. Okay. Stopping point has happened. We're stopping. We gotta. It has now been like 12 minutes over the time that I'm supposed to end the stream. Okay. We're gonna raid out. I'm gonna put us to the ending screen. And yeah, I'm gonna find a person for us to raid. I'm pretty sure I already know who we're going to raid. I'm actually gonna make sure I saved real quick. Make sure that that's a thing. I've had that problem arise before. Okay. There we go. So, my friend Dan is streaming, I believe, currently. Let's see if he's still streaming. Let's make sure about that. Yes, he's streaming right now. My friend Dan. So we're going to raid into Dan because he doesn't stream all that often, and I want to show him a little bit of support. He's playing Mecha Chameleon, the new friend slop game. And he didn't invite me. Oh, it's fine though. But yeah, we're gonna raid him. We're gonna say, what should our raid message be? I don't fucking know. Well, paint me purple and call me a snake. There you go. Paint me purple and call me a snake. There's our raid message. There you go. All right, we're raiding Dan. Dan's a good friend of mine. His name is Chaotic Tavern on Twitch, but we call him Dan. He's my editor. And he's just a good friend. So y'all be sure to treat him nicely. I don't know, call him handsome. Because he's doing a face cam stream right now, which he hasn't done before. So yeah. All right, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go take over on dad duties. And yeah, I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Y'all take care now, sweet dreams, and bye-bye.